Hello and welcome back to KSPN TV Sports Center. I am your host, Cardin Rudy, a senior attending Pacifica High School, and I am followed by my co-host, Michaela Nguyen, who will be joining me from now on.
Hello, hello. I'm also a senior here at Pacifica High School. Me and Cardin both are on our school's broadcasting program, Try and Talk Live. So it'll be great to see you.
Yep. And we will be talking about our local football leagues in the community. And in this one, we'll be talking about the Marmonte League. And before we start, I would like to thank our sponsor, Pizza Man Dance, for their full support of KSPN TV. All right, let's take a look at the high schools that include the Marmonte League. Those schools include Oaks Christian, Pacifica, Camarillo, Bishop Diego, St. Bonaventure, and Simi Valley. Now let's take a look at last week's results. So we start off with St. Bonaventure taking a close win over Oaks Christian, which is very surprising as Oaks Christian has usually been a top dog in the league. And next we have Pacifica beating Camarillo 42-16. Not very close shutout, or not a shutout, but a blowout. And we have finally Bishop Diego taking a close win against Simi Valley, 25-13. As you can see, the standing is 7-1 to 3-5. It was given. Now let's take a look at the standings. For league, Pacifica stays on top with a 3-0 record. Although we have Bishop Diego and St. Bonaventure tied for second with a 2-1 record, and Oaks Christian and Simi Valley tied for third with a 1-2 record, with Camarillo and last with an 0-3 record. To overall standings, once again, Pacifica stays on top, undefeated, 8-0, with Bishop Diego right after with a 7-1 record, in second, with St. Bonaventure in third with a 4-4 record, Simi Valley in fourth with a 3-5 record, and Oaks Christian and Camarillo tied for last with a 2-6 record. Now I will pass it over to Michaela to tell you the next week's games.
Thank you, Cardin. So as we take a look at this upcoming schedule for the Marmonte League, we have Oaks Christian who will be hosting Camarillo. Pacifica will be hosting Simi Valley, and St. Bonaventure will be hosting Bishop Diego. That's it. They're all at 7 p.m. on Friday. Pass it back to Cardin.
Thank you very much, Michaela, and thank you guys so much for tuning in to KSPN TV Sports Center this week. We hope you will join us for next week's updates on our different football leagues, and if you can, please help us promote on social media so we can grow into a larger program and branch off into multiple sports. Once again, this has been KSPN TV.